Good morning, good evening, or good night. I am your host Simon Redhand, and today Red plays Wyrmbound. We are continuing through the Next Fest demos. This one looks very good. It's an early access game made by I think they're called Monolith Dragon Interactive. I'm not sure what other games they have, but the idea behind this game, according to the description, is you face off against legendary ancient deities and mythical creatures to try to bring peace back to the land. I looked at a bit of the gameplay. It reminded me a bit of a little Souls-like. I got the gamepad out. I went through the settings. The options menu's a bit rough. Gave me a bit of trouble even starting this game. We're gonna go through it, run through the demo, give it about 30 minutes or so to see how it feels, and I'll give my impressions on the game. Seems like it's kind of a bit of a training game where you can kind of capture dragons and group up together, which seems kind of cool to me. So hopefully the mechanics work the way they're advertised. You know it's a good start when you jump right in. There's not even a character creation menu like that. So it starts off. The graphics are alright, but I believe it's on the Unreal 5 engine like most of these new games coming out now. Let's see, is there an options menu to put that on? This guy's got no features whatsoever. So I'm not sure how far into development this game actually is. This might all be placeholder stuff. Well, this for sure is all placeholder stuff. Your character has no generation going on. No. How about I took my sword out? Why am I not attacking? What's going on here? Oh, the gamepad controls are a bit janky, but there we go. Let's work through these. Why is the dodge? Which is not doing anything. But to learn it? Okay. Oh. I cannot see my mouse to even learn it. It's not giving me any highlights on that menu. Alright. Tell me to learn dodge, but I cannot see anything to highlight that button to do that. And I'm pretty sure I'm still moving in game. Interesting. So this menu works. There's a little blue highlight box around there to do that, but this menu does not work. Let's try the gamepad. I mean the mouse. Let's see if I can get it to. Nope. I cannot get to this menu. Well, that worked. That was very difficult. I was not able to reach this menu using the gamepad. I had to use the mouse for every part of it just to get to this because it would not show me the cursor to assign this skill. So, there's that. Alright. And the dodge only goes one direction, which is backwards. Okay. You press X to withdraw your weapon. Y dodges back. B blocks. A does nothing so far. R1 is a light attack, it seems like. And R2 is a heavy attack, it seems like. Alright. What's happening? It's not letting me attack. Okay. So this game feels very early right now. The controls are a bit buggy. It almost feels like an early alpha, less than a demo, right? Like the controls themselves feel very buggy and janky. Maybe I should be using the mouse. Who knows? The mouse and keyboard, because right now the way it feels now, it doesn't feel like it's in a good state. I don't know when the release date for this is supposed to be, because again, almost all these demos on this next fest, they all just say coming soon for their details. So can't really tell. But as you see by the animations there, like the sword swings, that yellow flash, not really attached to the weapon itself. There seems to be a 3-hit combo tied to light, a 3-hit combo tied to heavy. It doesn't really seem like there's much variation here. It just seems like it'll just start the combo off from wherever you are. But if you do like light, that's what it does. But if you do light to heavy, it'll start from the second swing. But if you do heavy to light, it'll just do the first swing again. Is it worth exploring this area? Not really. I guess just stick to the objectives. Let's see if there's some kind of parry system going on here. Because B button blocks, we'll see if it has some kind of time parrying. Right now the movements and the animation seem kind of stiff. Wouldn't really hold out against him. But I am curious to see what other games these guys have created, because this definitely feels like a first project. With Unreal 5 coming up to being basically released in mainstream, there's gonna be a lot of games like this. There's back in the day, in the early like 2000s, 2010s era, there was a period where there was a bunch of Unreal 3, Unreal 4 clone game coming out, and they used to like copy paste them out. And I feel like with Unreal 5 coming out, you're gonna see the same kind of thing, where you're gonna see games that look great graphically. I mean, look at this. My character keeps attacking backwards. Like, he's doing that. I'm aiming at this guy. Every time I'm swinging, he was turning around and attacking behind me. Not sure why he's doing that. But, yeah. I guess I can just mount this thing now. Not sure why. Not sure the particular reasons behind it, but okay. Alright. But yeah, there was an era where he's not turning. He's looking this way, but he's not turning. Okay. Yeah, so there was an era where Unreal 4 games would just come flying out, right? And then they would all look good, but then their base mechanics would be pretty shallow. And I think the next couple months, you're going to see a lot of beautiful, shallow Unreal 5 games coming out, where they look good graphically, but their gameplay mechanics aren't there. Their details aren't like, how's this guy raised up and down? So X raises him up. Holding B raises him down. Okay, yeah. And I think that's gonna be the concern, where it's like you have to really discern the games before you start buying them. Well, B's also going up too. What is happening here? Okay, well, what's going on? Go down. Go down. Okay. Just land, I guess. I guess you can't lower. How do I dismount this thing? Alright. Yeah, the controls on this are super jank. What's happening now? Like, it won't even let me attack right now. Alright. Let's put my sword away, pull it back. What is going on here? What is this? Okay. Alright. Okay, what's going on? Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, well this game is definitely not ready to be played yet. It looks good. The concept sounded interesting. The idea of taming dragons and riding them and stuff like that sounds cool. But they're just here. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this mounting. I'm inside its neck. I don't know why these things don't turn. They like struggle to move. I mean, this is cool. I like the idea of doing this. I like the idea of flying around on dragons. It's like that's like, oh, that's awesome. Definitely want to do that. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Why I'm running around killing these random creatures and picking up these dragons from here and there. But this definitely feels more like just a proof of concept than an actual demo of anything. It's like, let me show off some of the ideas I've got in mind for this game, and you can check it out and see what you think. But I wouldn't call this a game. I wouldn't call this something that anyone should be getting ready to wishlist and pre-order right now. Like I don't like putting out videos to sway people's opinions, but what was that? That's it. Thank you for checking out the beta Wyrmbound. As I said previously, everyone that submits feedback, bug reports, either through Discord or the Steam menu will have his name in the video credits. So I'm assuming this is made from one guy, so I don't want to take anything from him. The game itself has an interesting concept, but it is nowhere near ready to be played. Yeah, I can't even really gauge what. I'm not going to be negative about that. I'm not going to say I disliked it. I just want to say that this is not ready to be played yet. It's more of a proof of concept than anything else. I think I would have preferred this be cutscenes than anything else. Not even cutscenes. I mean like videos on YouTube to check out and see. Hey, this is what I have in mind. This is the plans I have for my game coming up. Rather than play the demo, because the demo itself, because of the state it's in, can leave a negative impression on people checking it out, and I don't think that's going to be good for the game in the long run, right? I think people might download the demo and check it out and be like, oh, this is so far off, I definitely don't want to pay for this, and they'll forget about it. So this is one where, I don't know, I'll throw it on the follow, and then maybe when Steam sends me an update about it in a year or two from now, I'll check it out again. And then I'll have this video as a reference to be like, oh, this is where it was and this is where it is now, right? Alrighty, so yeah, with that, we're gonna go on to the next game.